What's up, Gemini? Welcome to my channel, the People's Court. Well, not the, there's no the. People's Court Tarot. I feel like there should be a the. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Um, yeah, so People's Court Tarot is a metaphysical court space for you to bring your grievances forward and present your case, and then the cards will give you the other perspective, the other side of the case from the other person, the defendant, as it were. And then in the extended link, I will give the universe's verdict. Now, disclaimer: if you click on the extended and you choose to listen to the verdict, you have to accept it in your spirit. You have to accept it. Okay? The universe is impartial. I am a Libra rising, if that helps. I have justice. As long as it doesn't have to do with me, I can be pretty fair. So that's my disclaimer. Yeah, so if you get that verdict, you gotta accept that shit. Like, real talk. Okay, Gemini, I have already shuffled and pulled the cards. Your grievance against someone is that I feel like your grievance might be with another air sign, or just someone who you feel like is kind of cold and they just made a decision that's just kind of final and sharp. You feel very hurt by sharp things, sharp words, sharp situations. You rest, but you're not comfortable. And you're focused on a particular pain, the pain of a third party entering your relationship. And it's like you try to rest and heal from it, but as soon as you get up, it's in your face again, again and again and again and again. It's like a cycle. And or maybe this is the anger that you feel is always feels very fresh. The situation might be old, but your anger is very fresh, and it's like over time it just stays fresh. Oh, okay. Okay, actually, I pulled a few more cards, and I feel like your issue might be that someone is dreaming about being with someone else that they used to be with. And when you think about this, you get angry again and again and again. Okay, let's pull a couple more cards. Hmm. And I feel like you don't have anyone to talk to about this. So maybe you feel very isolated. And humbled or ashamed. Anyway, that's your grievance. That's your grievance. Okay, someone is so your grievance is you feel like a third party entered your relationship and it makes you angry every time you think about it. And maybe the person that you're with, you feel like they think about someone from their past and you don't have anyone to talk to about it. Okay, the other side of the story is okay, so this person's defense is they're turning their back on all sorts of anger. There's some sort of fighting or anger, I guess. And I did see on your side, Gemini, you said you get angry every time you think about it. This person is I mean, we have the Tower to the Five of Wands, so this seems like a very volatile situation. And this person is, their defense is that they're just turning their back on that. They seem like a very nurturing person. Or maybe they are trying to nurture something. They might be a very intuitive person. So they feel things very strongly. And so they may feel like the anger that they absorb it, and then it's inside of them. But this situation that you're perceiving that they're thinking about, that if they're absorbing, okay, this is weird because it's like they're causing the situation on your end, but then them engaging in the situation soothes the effect of your reaction. Okay, that's weird. But they just feel like there's just certain buttons that are pushed with you, where it's like a fight becomes automatic, and this thing that you feel that they're thinking about is the only thing that brings them peace in the face of this anger. Whoa. I'm going to pull another card. And I think they're also saying that maybe you try to say that your anger doesn't matter, and that they feel like that's a lie, and that maybe it affects them more than you know. It's like you have a singular focus. So yeah, that's their defense. So on your side, you're angry. You feel like someone is thinking about someone else that they used to be with. You get angry every time you think about it. And you feel isolated, like you don't have anyone to talk to. And you feel like something's just coming down, like things are coming down all around you. This person's defense, and so I feel like maybe this is in defense to the anger, not necessarily the situation, which I find odd, because usually in the defenses we get a whole defense, and I feel like this is a partial defense. But we'll see in the verdict. Okay. No, I'll ask actually. Okay. So I feel like this person has a defense to how they're dealing with the anger, but since it seems that you're saying that this person caused the anger, let's see, what is their defense to that? What is your defense to the actual situation and not the reaction? Okay. We got the Three of Swords, Four of Wands, Eight of Wands. Okay, this person's defense is that whatever situation it is, that, okay, the way the cards landed, it looks like, okay, remember when I said it's like a third party's in the relationship, and that this person is focused on a third party, or someone that they used to be with. That person might be you, because I feel like what's hurting them is the temper. And it's like one person doesn't see it that way. They feel like as long as they win, so this is their defense, right? They feel like, okay, as long as you win the argument, then you don't care what it took or how it hurt. And so that anger is like a third person in the relationship. And so the person that loses just feels like they have to get their own mental clarity. So it's like, yeah, and then like go be successful or go resist the relationship or whatever it is that makes them feel like they can feel proud of themselves and peaceful on the inside. So whereas on your side, Gemini, you're saying that they're dreaming about someone they used to be with, I feel like it might be the person that they were with before this relationship or the person that you were before this relationship, because I don't see a third party except for emotion, anger, the tower. Hmm. Yeah, this person really, really doesn't want to fight. They would rather like bury themselves in their work or avoid the situation and move on because they really don't want to fight. So that's their defense. Okay. All right. I hope that makes sense. I hope both sides were clear. If you would like to hear the verdict, I'm going to put the link for the extended down below. And if not, yeah, thank you for visiting. Peace out.